everybody needs that spot where we can all come together. This was the place where we could all gather and have that commonality and be able to feel safe with each other and be able to share and build and have a larger community where we could actually affect change. We could hear each other and how we can come together, you know, as one.
It is not just about the physical building. It is about what people have brought to the Beacon. The knowledge, the love, the sense of family, the sense of community, the sense of belonging.
It's honestly everyone's second home. Every time I show up in the studio, I feel so light and I feel so seen because I feel like I can show up as my full self. I can speak freely. I understand the importance of my voice as a community member. I feel like I can express myself so authentically through my body, through my voice, and honestly in every single way, because we have established so much trust in that space where I see that for everyone. Everyone in community, we all feel free to express ourselves. We all feel free to be so honest with one another. And that in itself just grows. That in itself is a home.
It was just always like a spot that you can just go to and just kind of like, it was a second home. Actually, I think it was more so like my first home because I spent more time there than anything. It made me feel like I always had somewhere to go and I was just always comfortable there.
How old were you when you first came to the Beacon? Do you remember?
I think I was around 5.
You know, he wasn't that soccer kid. He wasn't that basketball kid. He wanted to do this. And the community has been one of the most amazing things, I think, for us. And the fact that they're all cheering for each other, instead of competing in a sense of like, I'm better than you, they're always cheering for each other. They always want each other to get better. And I just thought that was the coolest thing.
It's a camaraderie thing that you go in there, you're giving it all. And it doesn't matter if your move isn't as nice as the other kid. Everybody's doing their own thing. And then when you're done with that move, it doesn't matter who's better. You share that love and you tell them, you know what, you're in there, you gave your best.
Now, the only way you can encourage someone is you cheer them on. Even if they fuck up, even if they don't even want to get to the circle. You can be busting your step and you see a brother back there just looking, you invite him in.
That's right.
You invite him in. You let him know that it's okay.
That's what
you know?
Not just about dance. It's about being there with people from these backgrounds, from these communities. They're actually in the communities. They understand the communities, what the people in the communities are going through, what the culture is like, what the rhythm is like. And that's the universal connection that, you know, we speak on, is like being connected to the one. You know, whatever belief you have, we all know that there is a one energy that we all vibe off of. And this is where our one energy connects.
As an instructor there, it's my responsibility to not just teach steps, but it is my responsibility to teach the history, to pass down the history of these dance styles.
I can learn how to do something that will boost my confidence and teach me something new about myself. Once you start learning these dances and from these individuals, you start learning about history, a history that you're not taught in schools or from your family members that is important to you. All these things came from the struggle. And not to say that it's a negative thing, it's because we were able to still celebrate within the struggle.
This all happened organically. It wasn't on purpose, wasn't like how they envisioned it, but it just happened.
The Beacon Massive Monkees Studio is a huge part of Seattle history. It has been the hub for dancers internationally, nationally to gather, and it's been impactful for our own community because being able to connect with folks authentically through dance, through movement, through speaking our truths with everyone in Seattle, with everyone all over the world, it's so beautiful. A lot of my most fun, memorable, amazing memories have been at the Beacon. And honestly, the same thing for community too.